Guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Nykaa Pink Friday sale. So as per usual, in this video I'll be telling you guys some products, discounts that you can pick up during the sale and some that you can avoid and where you can score better deals, and you're not buying products that you could have probably scored a better discount deal elsewhere some other time. So all of that as per usual in this video. So this is a sale that a lot of people look forward to, so that's the reason I decided to sit down and film this video. This video is not sponsored, or most of these products are purchased with my own money, so I just do these recommendations every year pretty much. Now, of course, before we get started with the video, I just have to mention that if you are on a no buy and you might be tempted to buy some products watching this video, I would say skip right now so that you don't end up spending your money when you don't require these products. And also, if you have any budget constraints and you're not in a position to pick up any of these products, you don't really have to worry about it. You're not missing out on anything as such. You can see from my previous recommendations as well, it's pretty much like the same products that go on sale time and again. Sometimes, you know, you score a better discount deal, sometimes you don't. So it's not like you're missing out on anything. And this is my job and this is what I'm here to do. So that's the reason I'm talking about these products. And with the way the situation is, we should be saving our money now more than ever and not spending it on unnecessary things. But of course, if you have an event or you're looking forward to like picking certain product up and you've been saving for it, you can continue watching this video. I don't talk about discount deals that happen throughout the year very often, because you know Nykaa is known to have sales very often, so I don't really talk about those brands and those products. I've handpicked the sale I want to talk about. Now, the first brand I'm going to be talking about is Horra Beauty. This is a brand that does go on discount most of the times on Nykaa, and especially during these sales. Now, initially when they'd shown a sneak peek, I could see that the Horra Beauty retrograde eyeshadow palette was on discount, but it was for 40%, I think, and I picked this up at flat 50. I'm not sure if it was 40 or 50, but I feel like this is a really nice palette to own, and it's what I have on my eyes today as well. Like the shimmer shades. The shimmer shades are really nice. They don't really dry out like over time. The matte shades are really nice and pigmented and blendable as well. And I really like the color selection. It's a little different, and you also get your usual gold shades in this, so that it's not like too different, something that is completely out of your comfort zone. But it is something you would get a lot of use out of. So if you wanted to pick this one up, I think you should try this out. If you have the rose quartz palette, which I will leave a picture of right here, I don't know if you need this. So I feel like the color selection is somewhere a little bit similar. Do let me know if I'm wrong, and if it is very different, then you can pick that up. I'm not sure, but I feel like because I have this, that's the reason I avoided picking that up, and this is something that I do use quite often. It's one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I'm not sure if the app is glitching or what, because previously I could see the discount price. Now I'm not able to see the price. Like if I type Horra Beauty Mercury retrograde, it's just showing me like the full price of it. Where do I see how much discount I get? And then another one that I picked up the previous sale on discount is the Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette. I really like this palette too. I like the formulation of the newer Horra Beauty eyeshadow palettes, because I feel like the older ones, over time, the shimmer shades started to become really gritty and dry, and they're not packing a punch, but these are pretty good. And this is another eyeshadow palette I feel like I get the most use out of. Like, I'm not very experimental with my eyeshadow looks, and I don't really like a lot of colorful looks, so I tend to stick to this. Okay, and previously I saw that the For Filter concealer was on flat 40% off. I'm not sure if the numbers I'm mentioning would be accurate, but I'm just giving you guys my product recommendations right now. So this is a really nice concealer. Like, it has like medium coverage, medium to high coverage, and it does look really nice underneath the eyes, but it's not a very long lasting concealer for me underneath my eyes. I feel like it does fade away from the inner corner, but around my mouth and to spot conceal, I do really like this. The coverage is really nice. It's a very nice blendable formula, and I like this Over There Overachiever concealer, because that one used to be really thick and a little bit sticky. I like this one so much better. The stick foundation goes on flat 40% off. This is one of my favorite stick foundations. It doesn't stick to your skin differently, and if you have any texture, it doesn't like clump up over there. It has a very nice smooth finish. It looks like skin, has really good coverage, photographs really well, and this goes on flat 40% off, so definitely do check it out. And another product I feel like every sale I do mention, and I feel like you should never miss out on this product, is the Horra Beauty loose powder. This one is in the shade Banana, and I feel like this works really well for me. I use it to set my concealer, and I've used it today as well. It has a nice brightening effect underneath the eyes. It also sets the concealer really well, and it has a very nice smooth finish. I think irrespective of your skin type, this loose powder would work really well for you. You get a lot of quantity as well. You get 20 grams of product, and this would last you for a really long time. So if you are a makeup artist, if you are someone who's building your own bridal kit, you have oily skin, you want to set your entire face, you can try this loose powder out. It's very unique. Like, it sets your foundation, your base products in place, but it doesn't look extremely cakey or matte, and it has a little bit of a glow as well. So this is a really good product, and I feel like I have to mention it every sale because I feel like you should never miss out on that. Also from Horra Beauty, we have the water jelly primer. This is a really nice hydrating primer, and it just makes your skin look nice and plumpy and hydrated. So that's everything we have from Horra Beauty, which goes on pretty much most of the times like flat discounts, not just on Nykaa, even on the Sephora India website. But I feel like Nykaa has better sales. There's one thing, however, that Nykaa does give you like products nearing the expiry date when it comes to sale products, and Sephora India website doesn't do that. Like, I've picked up so many products from there on discount, and I've always got products that have like a larger expiry date. But I am someone who doesn't like believe in expiry date as such, because it's something that we follow in India, but if you buy from the official website, you always get it without all of that. So as long as the product looks fine, works fine, smells fine, I'm using it. So if you are someone who, you know, adheres to it, then just something you have to keep in mind. And before I forget, the Horra Beauty Tan Tour product again is going on flat discount. I think flat 40 or flat 50, so you can get it for like 1,500 rupees, which is a really good steal for this product. You get 11 grams of product. I have this one in the shade medium. This is a little bit dark for my skin tone, so I use it before I use my foundation, and it just blends beautifully, and it's very pigmented as well. So if you are a couple of shades deeper than my skin tone as well, you can use this one. If you are of my skin tone and you wanted something a little bit more like natural looking, I think you can try out the shade Light. Also, there won't be a demo of all of these products because I have so many products to recommend, and it will take me forever to film a demo for this. So you can watch a couple of my other videos, like type the product and my name, you can probably find it. And next up we have Charlotte Tilbury. Now, the thing with Charlotte Tilbury is I'm not able to see any discount on the product. I've been trying to check ever since, you know, all the prices are revealed. They said there is a sale of up to 25% off, like initially when they showed the sneak peek. So based off of that, I'm mentioning it. And based off of the previous sales, there is always a discount on these products, which is the Hollywood Flawless Filter, one of my absolute favorite product. Now, this is a pretty penny, you know, but not once have I regretted purchasing this. I have this one in the shade 5 Tan, works really well for my skin, adds a nice glow to your base product, and also you can use this on the high points of your cheek, even if you don't really have a full face of makeup on and it's not shimmery. This is a product that I feel is quite unique, and I really enjoy using this. And then the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I have this one in the shade 8 Warm. This is something I picked up the previous sale, and this I could see in the sneak peek was going on discount for like 25% or something like that. This is a good foundation, okay? It does look nice, but it is a little bit harder to blend. Like, you have to get it to blend, take your time and get it to blend. It is a little bit of a thicker consistency, so I'm not sure the skin types that would like this. There have been like positive reviews about this, there have been like negative reviews about this as well, so it's a like mixed opinion. But over this one, I like the Flawless Finish Foundation, the Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation. This is hands down one of my favorite foundations, one of the best foundations I've tried out. It does make your skin look airbrushed. You can use it with the Flawless filter. It looks amazing with a combination of those two, or you can just use this on its own as well, and it just looks like your skin but better, just blurred out, really beautiful. So definitely do check this out in case you wanted a good foundation for your wedding day, you're doing your own makeup, or you just are attending a lot of events and you want something that looks like your skin but better. You just have to use one pump of this. It has really good coverage. I've seen this to have like sort of medium high coverage, covers up everything, but looks good, not cakey at all. So this I would recommend. I have this one in the shade 7.5 Warm, which is a really good match for my skin tone. And then again, the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, you can try it out. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't like the pigmentation of it. So I feel like it doesn't work for people with my kind of lips. What is my kind of lips? I have a little bit of pigmentation on my lips, and those lipsticks are not super pigmented, so they don't really mask up the pigmentation of my lips. Yeah, you can use a lip liner and then use it, but I'm lazy. I want one product that works. And also I feel like it's pricey. It's 3,000 plus, and the formula is nice, it's very comfortable and all of that, but I have really affordable lipsticks that I like, and I could dupe those shades very easily. So it's up to you if you want to pick it up. Like, it's totally your choice. And then the airbrush powder is really nice. The compact powder, I have it right there. I haven't got it here. It's really nice. It's a nice smooth pressed powder that you can use to set all over your face. And then now let's talk about comparatively affordable brand. We're talking only about high-end brands, so let's mix it up a little bit. Rimmel is going on buy one get one, and I absolutely love both of these foundations. I have a demo of all of this individually in a couple of videos. So this is the Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation. This is a little bit thicker, maybe not as dewy as this one is. This one has a little bit of a thinner consistency and has a more dewy finish to it. This one is the Match Perfection foundation, and this one is the Lasting Finish foundation. In this I have the shade 402 Bronze, and in this 410 Latte. Both really good foundations, okay? And I think this again would work across skin types. This looks more skin-like, and this looks a little bit more like, you know, you have makeup on, and a little bit more in terms of coverage as well. But really good products, buy one get one. The Rimmel liquid lipstick, the shade Love Bite and Troublemaker, they are back in stock. So I think this is the absolute perfect time to pick it up if you are always looking for it, because I always get, like, you know, questions like, what are the dupes for this one? Let us know. When it's available, I think you can definitely check them out. And then again, Rene Cosmetics is going on buy one get one. This one is the Rene Face Base Foundation. I have this one in the shade Mocha. Mocha is not a really good match for me. I would have liked to try another shade out, but because I have this product, I'm not going to buy another shade just so that it matches me. I'll try to work around this. This has a very nice, like, skin-like finish, not great in terms of coverage. You can build it up to medium coverage, but a really nice product if you wanted to use it on a daily basis, like if you're going to work and everything. You can try this out. And also the Rene Face Base Concealer. I like this concealer. It has pretty good coverage for me, and I also like the lasting power of this, and it is one of the more affordable concealers that has actually worked out for me. So you can pick these up, or if you wanted to have another recommendation, this one is the Lip and Cheek Tint. This one is in the shade Pandora Pink. Now the reason I really like this one is because over all of the other like tints that come in the pot, this one has a very nice like dewy finish on the skin, and it also is very, very blendable. You can blend it with your fingers or with a brush, and it looks really nice. And then let's talk about Belora Cosmetics. Now from Belora, their lipstick, the bullet lipsticks are going on flat 30% off, and the liquid lipsticks are also going on a really good discount deal. I like these liquid lipsticks. They are matte and pigmented, but can be slightly drying, but they are really nice on the lips. And I find the Kiro liquid lipsticks to be a lot more comfortable over this one. The Kiro liquid lipsticks are going on flat 50% off, but on the Kiro website you can always find a buy one get one. So I would prefer buying it there than buying it here, where you get, like, you know, 20% or maybe even 50% off. For the Belora liquid lipsticks, the recommendation that I have Hazelnut, I have Sangria Love, beautiful shades. Sangria Love is like a deeper pink shade. It's like beautiful. Look at that. Nice, no? And if you eat something, they do like tend to fade away. This one is the shade Hazelnut. It's more of like a brownish mauve kind of shade. Nice liquid lipsticks, and I think 30% off on this is a pretty good deal. And next up, let's talk about Estee Lauder. Now Estee Lauder, during the Singles Day, I think 11th November, 11/11. So they had that, they had a sale where you could purchase for a certain amount, you get 11% off, 22% off. I think that would have been an ideal time to pick up Estee Lauder products, especially from there. They have an Indian website as well, so there were discounts over there. But on Nykaa, I think you can, if you buy 2 products, you get 20% or 25% off. And they also have a combo offer for this one. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. This is hands down one of the best skincare products I've ever tried out. Like when you start using this, you will see a visible difference in your skin. Your skin looks a lot more glowy, radiant, even toned. I love this serum. Now, some people absolutely love it. It's very subjective. Some people do not like it at all and find it to be overpriced, just overhyped. But I love this product, and given a chance, I would probably pick up this one and back it up. And then a couple of more recommendations from Estee Lauder. You can try out the Double Wear Foundation, especially if you have oily skin. You wanted a foundation that gives you coverage, lasts really well, and can wear it on special occasions. I do feel like it does have a tiny amount of flashback, but if you have a good shade match, it's not that visible. You can try out the Estee Lauder Stay in Place Makeup. This one is the travel variant, which I haven't emptied, so I would probably never buy the full size of this. And you can also try out the Estee Lauder Liquid lipsticks. Now, this is such an underrated product, okay? I really love these liquid lipsticks. I have this one in the shade Orchid Flare, which is again a deep pink shade. I have quite a few shades like this. It's very beautiful, but it's not the most pigmented. Like, you have to layer it up quite a bit to get that pigmentation, but they're very comfortable on the lips and quite long wearing as well. And I also have the shade called Quite Right, which is a deeper red shade. Both really nice, feel really nice and lightweight on the lips. Not super pigmented, but lightweight. So if you wanted to try these out, I think you can right now. But if you did pick it up during the Singles Day sale, I don't think you have to even like look at it right now. And then Bobbi Brown, they have buy one get one on lips. Okay, but again, during the Singles Day sale, the Bobbi Brown India website had a discount, like similar discounts, 7%, 22%, 33% off. So you could have ideally picked it up at that time, or they do have buy one get one on lips. So if you wanted to pick it up, you can try out their crushed liquid lip color. I have this one in the shade Hot Cocoa and Juicy Date. I am particularly not the biggest fan of these liquid lipsticks. They're nice and comfortable on the lips, and they don't dry your lips out and all of that, but I don't really find myself, you know, attracted to it, not even the shade range. And yeah, and I feel like when I'm going out and I'm always usually wearing a mask, I can't really wear this one underneath as well. So all I can do is wear it in my videos and just sit here, but I could probably never wear this out. So yeah, but if you want to pick it up, you can. This is priced at 1,990, so you get it on buy one get one. And another brand that is Too Faced is going on buy two get one, but during the Singles Day sale, Nykaa had really good sales, okay? If you buy for over 4,000 rupees, you could get 33% off. And so that's like flat discount, and you save a lot more. So you just pick up the product you need and you leave. This, you have to buy two just to get that one free, and same goes with MAC as well. So I am not very like impressed with those products. And then we have the Pat McGrath products, which are going on flat 25% off. You can try out their lipsticks if you want to. These feel like any other lipstick, like the Maybelline Creamy Matte lipsticks, but in case you wanted to, you can try it out. I also have their liquid lipstick, which is okay, like it's comfortable, but it is a little bit sticky, but they are like okay on the lips, not great, and they are a little bit more cheaper than these bullet lipsticks. These are for 3,000 rupees, and that is for 2,000 something. So in this, I have the shade Flesh 3. This is a really nice shade. It has like a unique shade, like look at that, it's a beautiful shade. You can try it out. They have really nice deeper shades which go on really pigmented, but they're not transfer proof, so keep that in mind. And also you can try out their concealer, which is really nice. I really like this concealer. I picked up the wrong shade in this one. I picked up the shade M17, which is a little bit deeper for me. So I use this before my foundation, almost like a color corrector. It's a really nice concealer, and it has really good coverage and everything. It does crease a teeny tiny bit, but I can see past that. The packaging itself feels really nice and luxe. So that's something I really like about Pat McGrath packaging. And you can also try out their eyeshadow palettes if you wanted to. Like their Mothership eyeshadow palette is going on flat 25% off, so you get it for around 7,000 rupees. Now I personally feel like, oh, 7,000 for an eyeshadow palette, I can buy a month's grocery with that. So that's how I think, okay? But sometimes I am tempted to buy it because I want to just try out the formula and see if I like it and what is so great about this. But every time I think about that price tag, I'm like, no need. Enough with all of this. And then e.l.f. is going on buy one get one. Now my problem with e.l.f. Cosmetics on Nykaa is that they don't restock the products. They don't bring in the newer launches. I could see that there was CC cream and everything available, like it is like out of stock. I'm not sure when they're going to be bringing it. So it's like they're going to update it soon, probably waiting for the sale to get over. But the price of it was also like really expensive. Like the CC cream was for 1,400 rupees, which is too much. Okay, because e.l.f. is supposed to be an affordable brand. But in case you wanted to pick up something from e.l.f., if it is available in stock, you can try out their Poreless Putty Primer. This is a lot of people's favorite primer. It's a nice pore-filling primer if you wanted to try it out. And I particularly like the lip gloss. It's what I have on this side of my lips. I demoed a couple of products for another video, so I have it on this side of my lips. It's a nice plumping lip gloss and it's not too sticky. That's how I like it. I don't find it to be extremely like sheeny, glossy. I don't like it like that. I like it this way, and it's not too sticky as well. Like I mentioned, it's not too heavy as well. It does have a slight tingling, plumping effect to your lips. I like it. I have this one in the shade Mocha Twist. And I have the liquid lipsticks. Again, not restocked for, I think, from my last video. So I have this one in the shade Coffee. Over all of the shades available, this shade in Coffee is so underrated, so beautiful. It's like brown with a little bit of like cooler undertone to it. Looks beautiful on the lips. You do need a full face of makeup on with this, but it's not restocked. And then speaking of Pack Cosmetics, they're going on 15% off. I feel like that's a pretty good discount deal for Pack Cosmetics because it's a brand that usually almost never goes on sale, and so I'm not very like interested to pick up any product from this brand because of that reason. Like, why are you not going on sale? So if you need a backup of this one, this is the Pack Micro Finish Makeup Fixer, one of the best makeup fixing sprays. Like if your makeup feels cakey, dry, you just feel like you need to, you know, there's too much of powder and you need to tone it down, this is the best makeup setting spray. The nozzle on this one distributes the product evenly. And again, if you are a makeup artist, you're a bride, you need a good setting spray, this is the one you should try out, and because you're getting it on discount as well. And then the Pack foundations, the Pack HD Liquid Foundation. This is a foundation I have used on so many different special occasions because it looks like high-end foundation. I have this one in the shade 2.5, which is not a very good match for me. I'm not sure what shade suits me. I've tried out the shade 2.3, 2.5. But this is a good foundation, and I really like the Spotlight foundation. This one looks a lot more like the Charlotte Tilbury foundation on my skin. I feel like it looks a lot more even and airbrushed on the face. And speaking of Pack, how can we not mention their brushes? I love the brushes that I've picked up from Pack so far. I have so many of them. One such brush is the Pack 252 brush. Look at the size of this. Such a nice buffing brush, and it like just gets the job done in no time. They have a rounded buffing brush. They have so many brushes. I feel like they are worth the price. And also the Pack liquid lipsticks are my favorite. I have so many of them, and it can be a little bit drying, but I like the shade selection. I feel like it's a little bit unique and nice. Then we have the Pixi products, which are going on flat 30%, some of them, and flat 25%. So if you wanted to try out the Glow Mist, okay, this is a really nice mist. This is a product I like to use right before I start off with my makeup. So I spritz it all over my face and then start off with my makeup, and it just makes the makeup look so nice and glowy. I haven't used this for the longest time because I start to sweat like a pig in this room. And then I also like this Pixi Rose Glow Mist. This one is like a setting mist, works really good. If you wanted the Pixi Glow Tonic, I've already emptied a travel variant of this one. It's a really good exfoliator. It has 5% glycolic acid. And something from Pixi I am looking at trying out is their blush, their Glow Blush, the stick blush. But the shade I'm looking for is out of stock. Then we have Smashbox. Smashbox is going on buy one get one. You can try out their foundations. You can try out my absolute favorite product from Smashbox. This one is the Halo Healthy All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. I have this one in the shade medium. This is a product I was not able to put down for a long time. You can use this on a daily basis. It just looks like your skin but better. Doesn't have crazy amount of coverage, but you can build it up to like light medium coverage, and it's a really good product. They also have a travel variant of this, so if you didn't want to spend this much, which is 2,900, you can try that out because that is for around 1,500 I think. And also you can try out the Smashbox Liquid lipsticks if you wanted to. I've tried out some new Smashbox Liquid lipsticks, okay, and I don't find it to be like drying out in the tube like my previous ones were. This is a shade called Girl Gang, and I've got this a while back and it hasn't dried down the tube at all. So I'm not sure if they've changed something up, but the minis I've got and some couple of newer shades I've got haven't dried down in the tube itself, which used to be my biggest complaint about Smashbox liquid lipsticks previously, because I actually really like the formula of these liquid lipsticks. They are pigmented. They just go on like one swipe, intense pigmentation, even the deeper shades, and they look beautiful on the lips. And they also have a certain amount of comfort factor on your lips. They're not like extremely drying and you'll regret that decision of wearing a liquid lipstick. It doesn't happen with this. And also the Smashbox lipsticks are something you can try out. I have this in the shade Hoops On and Let's Go G. So these lipsticks are something, it goes on like a creamy lipstick and settles down completely matte, and they're transfer proof. So if you want a bullet lipstick that is like that, you can try these out. I have this one in the shade Let's Go G, which is again, how many such shades do I have? Like a deep pink shade. These are the shades that I use most of the times because it's something you can wear without makeup and they don't wash you out, so I tend to pick them up quite a bit. And I also have a shade called Hoops On. Again, once it settles down completely matte, it can be slightly drying for you if you don't really like that. So this is the shade Hoops On, which is a deeper red shade, but really nice lipsticks. I like it. And then coming to Morphe, I think this is the first time I'm seeing Morphe go on like 25% discount. So the Jaclyn Hill palette, the original palette, if you have this, I don't think you would need a lot of palettes on the whole. So this is something I used to use a lot. You can see the way the eyeshadow is, the palette is looking. I've used it quite a bit. And you can also try out the volume 2 palette if you're more of like a colorful look kind of a person. I haven't used this one as much as my volume 1 palette, but you can try this out. And they also have brushes. Their liquid lipstick is good. They're pigmented, they're comfortable on the lips, and of course whatever you like to try from the brand. They don't really have a wide selection of products, but and then Lime Crime, the wet cherry gloss which I have on this side of my lips, goes on 40% discount. Amazing gloss. Okay, it just again is not heavy, not sticky, has that nice glossy look, but it does have a little bit of a different scent to it, like a little bit of like a candy kind of a scent. I'm not the biggest fan of the scent, but I like how this looks on my lips. And the Lime Crime liquid lipsticks are going on flat 50% off, so you can get it for 900 rupees. I have the shade Red Velvet, which is a very popular best-selling shade. These Lime Crime liquid lipsticks go on a little bit thin on your lips. They're not like very like thick and pigmented, but they are quite long wearing and not very drying. So this is the shade Red Velvet. It's like more like a straight up red shade, not much of a undertone to it. And then we have the shade called Feelings, which is more of a pink toned red shade. So it's a little bit deeper, a little bit more pink toned, beautiful shade however. And I particularly like this shade called Teddy Bear. So I like shades that are a little bit different looking and something that's not very usual, but this is the shade called Teddy Bear. And then we have Nude Sticks. Okay, Nude Sticks is going on flat 30% off, which I feel like is not the best sale because usually it's on a flat 40% off and you tend to save a little bit more money. But if you wanted to pick it up, you can try out their blush in the shade Sunset Strip. This which I picked up on a subscriber's recommendation. I really like this shade. It's like a peachy kind of a shade. It's mentioned that it's a matte blush. It has a little bit of dewiness to it. Now the lip crayon, I have this one in the shade Retro, which is a very popular shade of theirs. It's a very dupable shade and the formula is also nothing out of the blue. Like it's something that you can dupe easily, but if in case you want to try it out, you can. And then we have color bar that's going on buy one get one only on lips and eyes. So for lipstick, I have their lip crayon recommendation, which is in the shade, we have the shade Outrage, beautiful like a mauve nude kind of a shade. This is Outrage. We have Devilry, which is again a deep pinkish kind of a shade. Look at that. This is really beautiful, okay? And these lip crayons are super pigmented and like intense on the lips, and they mask up the pigmentation of your lips. Or you could try out their Sinful Matte lip color. I have this one in the shade Sultry, again a pink shade. Oh, great. How many pinks do I really have? I also have a couple of other shades, but I'm just picking it up randomly and showing you guys like some of my favorite shades. So the formula of this one, I feel like it's not as pigmented as their lip crayons, but really good and comfortable. And they have discontinued a lot of shades in this formulation. So, and then this is a brand that I've seen sometimes it goes on discount, like buy two get one, and sometimes it's not available on any discount. But on Parco's website, it is available on discount most of the time. So I just want to mention it, okay? This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. This is what the foundation looks like. It just looks luxe, and it's what I have on the side of my face. This is an amazing foundation. I must mention this. Like it just like plumps up your skin, looks flawless on the skin, and it's a very lightweight foundation, but it has a really nice glow to it. I have this one in the shade 340 Oak, and which matches me pretty well, and I just love this foundation. So if you can find this on discount, definitely do pick it up. They also have another formulation, but I have this one in the Radiant Lifting variant. So it's more like a radiant foundation. They also have another one which is not as radiant as this one. I think that would work for people with oily skin. Beautiful. And they also have the powder matte lipstick. So I have this one in the shade Murmur. Beautiful, okay? Feels like nothing on the lips, like they're super lightweight. I've been eyeing another shade as well from this, and these again feel so luxe, and this is a very like cool toned nude shade. This is what the shade looks like. This is the shade Murmur, and I feel like an underrated brand and underrated product, which I've seen go on buy two get one most of the times on Nykaa, and flat 30% off on the Parco's website. And then Anastasia, I haven't mentioned in this video because I feel like Anastasia is not like that great in terms of discount on Nykaa. It's like 20% off. Whereas on the website called Bodis Beauty, which you can get like a flat 30% off. And sometimes they also have an additional coupon of 15%, and you end up like getting a better deal there. And then for skincare products, The Ordinary finally is going on really good discount, which is buy two get one, and I have a couple of recommendations for you guys. This one is the Azelaic Acid Suspension 10%. This is a life savior for me at this point because I have been having a lot of like texture and bumps on my forehead, only my forehead alone, and I'm not sure what happened. I was having like a episode of a headache, okay, like series of headache, and I couldn't like take any tablet for that. So I was just applying like some pain balm and everything. I'm not sure if that like triggered my skin, but this is the only product that helped me out. It looks like you get a lot of product in this, like 30 ml, but you run out of this in no time. And the packaging is a little bit harder to squeeze the product out. But apart from that, very, very effective. Like it used to be so big and bumpy. It's reduced so much right now, and it's all credits goes to only this product. And then we have the caffeine solution, which is the only product that has worked for my under eye area. The Ordinary AHA BHA peeling solution, one of the best. If you want visible results and if you feel like your skin is feeling congested, clogged pores, try it out. You will thank me later. And then we have the Granactive Retinoid 2% emulsion. Really nice product. All of this works like a charm. And once I tried out the products from The Ordinary, a lot of my other skincare products actually took a backseat because these were showing me visible results, and I was just like enjoying it. And of course from Plum, the vitamin C serum, that's a very good vitamin C serum, is going on flat 30% off. You can try out the Plum Micellar Water. Really nice product. And oh, from Ordinary, we also have the glycolic acid solution. This is something I bought to use on my body as such, like for my underarms and everything. It tackles body odor. We have Victoria's Secret that's going on buy one get one. The scents you must try out is of course Bombshell, Love Spell, and Pure Seduction. They also have the warm and cozy variant, the pink warm and cozy variant. beautiful smell. So you can try that out. Bath and Body Works I've recommended in so many videos. You can check out my previous videos in case you wanted to, or I'll leave the links to it because the video is getting really long at this time. And so yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm sure I have missed out on some things, but I feel like these were like very eye-catching discount deals that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So let me know if you are going to shop during this sale or you're like avoiding it. What is that you're looking at buying, and what is it that you think is not worth buying? Let me know in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.